Hi Taurus, welcome guys. Come on in, let's get started with your reading. Let's see, what is it the Taurus needs to know? What is it the Taurus needs to know? Oh, hold on. You got the Empress in the reverse. Hold on, let me get that. Okay. And this is Taurus energy here. So let's see. We've got sluggishness, abandonment, mistake, infertility, unfaithful, sex without love, poverty, sickness, materialism, pregnancy problems. Let's see. Who is in this Empress in the reverse energy that's in Taurus's energy? Ooh. We got the Knight of Wands in the reverse with the Hermit card. So it could be a Virgo for sure. And then we've got Sagittarius energy with the Knight of Wands in the reverse here. I'll read the cards for you. It says indecisiveness, opportunism, dissipation, distraction, have no purpose, carelessness, a lack of energy, depression, and changing workplace. And then we've got the Hermit here. It says self-discovery, meditation, moderation, atonement, contact with the roots, withdrawal from society, patience, prudence, solidarity time, careful planning, counseling, and self-examination. And this represents healing and discovery, the Hermit card. When the Empress in the reverse, I don't know, some of you guys may have had a miscarriage. My condolences to you guys that did. And if this isn't you, it could be someone in your life that's sick. This could also be dealing with depression as well with the Empress and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. And also with these two paired together, it tells me that someone was doing something very risky, some sort of sexual, I don't want to say STD because I don't like throwing stuff out there like that, but that's kind of what it's giving with the Empress in the reverse and the Knight of Wands in the reverse, because the Knight of Wands represents like a lot of lusty energy when it's in the reverse, and so does the Empress when she's in the reverse. So were one of you, well, not one of you, but was someone like a stripper or a dancer or something like that? Or maybe you were dating someone or know someone who's in that type of like field, and is someone judging you harshly based on your past, like something that you may have did? Even if you had like an abortion and someone is, because Empress in the reverse does represent that as well. If it wasn't a miscarriage, it could be that. And someone could be like trying to judge you and be very nasty towards you because of that, or trying to make you feel extremely guilty because of the choice that you made. But I'm getting a lot of judgment, a lot of, this could even be you internally feeling or trying to just figure out if you made the right decision or not, or feeling some sort of guilt for the decision that you made. But at the end of the day, I was just about to say that we got the Hangman. You need to change your perspective on this with the Hangman coming out. This is Piscean energy. And Hangman says inversion, calm, lesson learned, enlightenment, unique perspective, altruism, sacrifice, dedication, flexibility, waste of time, dare to differentiate, break the past, and also stagnation. And it says waiting, sacrifice, and enlightenment. So whatever decision that you made was the right decision for you at that time, point blank period. And beating yourself up over it is affecting your mental health, right? Because remember, with the Knight of Wands, this also speaks to depression as well. And with the Hermit card here, you could be self-isolating, because that's literally what the Hermit is, someone who is seeking healing through a form of isolation, or if it's not isolation, it could be abstinence. You could have had maybe a pregnancy scare or an STD scare. You could have thought you had something, but you didn't, And like I said, if this isn't you, then this could be someone in your life that is finally about to go towards their healing journey. With the Hermit card coming out here in the upright. So this also could be you maybe judging someone harshly. I know some Tauruses are very judgmental. You guys can be judgmental. I hope you can admit that about yourself. So you could be judging someone harshly based upon their past or things that you heard about this person. But I can tell you for a fact, whoever this is has learned their lesson and is trying to heal and move forward and gain some sort of new enlightenment. Right? Okay, let's keep going. Let's see. What else does Taurus need to know about this situation? What do they need to know? What we got here? We got the Sun in the reverse. Yeah, this is more about depression. This is Leo energy. We have a lot of major arcanas out here. We have 4. Or just like... Major arcanas usually speak to things that are set in stone when they come out in a tarot reading, right? And it says little joy, partial success, happiness changes, late success but full of surprises, complacent after achieving success. And then we do have the Sun card here with a baby on it as well. And like I said, it is in the reverse. Oh boy. Someone could, I don't know if this is, it's like some Tauruses is how do I explain this? It's like I'm getting multiple versions of things. Yeah. So for you, for some of you Tauruses, it's like some of you, I guess, decided to keep the kids. Some of you guys didn't. And then it's like some of you didn't know that someone was pregnant and something happened. What is happening here? And the Sun card is like something hasn't been revealed to you just yet. Anyways, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Let's keep going. What's going on with Taurus? Here we got the Wheel of Fortune here. It says good luck, improvement, opportunity, development, grow fast, destiny, new doors open, lucky turn, gambling, game of chance, karma, and things change. And it says destiny, change, and intuition. Destiny, change, and intuition. I don't know, some of you may have chosen to let go of the baby because the relationship didn't work out. Or this could also be someone who is in a relationship with someone and they got someone else pregnant as well. I'm picking up on a lot of different scenarios surrounding this, like a child. But whether it's you or not, at the end of the day, the message is everything happens for a reason. With the Wheel of Fortune here, because this card literally represents destiny. As you can see, you got the wheel right here, and it flows the way it wants to flow. You don't have control over this. No one has control over this. Everything happens the way it was supposed to happen. And yes, sometimes it's awful. Yes, there's some really nasty things that we can experience in life, but the main thing is that whoever this person is that's struggling with depression, is that you don't sit in this energy. But you do have the Hermit card here with the Hangman, so it's like you're learning that now, or you're going to learn that now if you're still feeling this depressive episode. And I know it's very hard for earth signs to reach out and speak up and say something. And if you're not comfortable with anyone in your life, I suggest you go and speak to a therapist or someone that could offer you some real guidance as it relates to this. Because I feel like this is someone who is afraid to say anything because they don't want to be judged so heavily. But keeping this within is what's making you so depressed and making you feel so like helpless, or like your energy could be very low 1 minute, and then sometimes you got like a little spike of dopamine, but then it goes right back down. So yeah, And if you are a spiritual person, go ahead and meditate, go ahead and pray. And that could be what this is too as well. You could be in the energy of fighting against what you knew, like as a Christian or as someone who is Muslim or whatever religious background you come from. That could be making you feel a lot of religious guilt about this choice you had to make, or feeling inadequate or not good enough and feeling so judged. But it's time to change that perspective and move forward. So yeah, let's see. Give me one last card to close things out for Taurus. One last card. We got the Lovers. Oh boy. It says relationship, friendships, sharing, trust, a duality, short trips, health, healing, romantic encounters, sexuality, lust, romantic love, important decisions, and temptation. And it also says love and relationships, maturity, and decisions. So this needs to be like it's someone that you can speak to with the Lovers coming out here. It's someone that you can talk to that's in your life that is going to give you some really good advice, even if it's you meditating and praying. Because as you can see, I can't show the bottom card because they're naked, but the top half of the card here, this is Archangel Michael to the top of here. So honey, if you can't speak to a human, speak to your angels, speak to your guides, whoever it is that brings you peace or solace. Reach out to them through prayer, meditation, whatever you can do. And Taurus rules the throat, right? So it's important that you say what you need to say. Yeah, up. And then we got the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck here, right? And this speaks to spirituality as well. It says moral requirements, spiritual progress, wise counsel, bridge, prayer, the spiritual power, righteousness, loneliness, pure relationship, teach, seek advice, obedience, and conservative. It says education, unity, spirituality, and guidance. And as you guys can see, this is a Taurus card. We got the Taurus symbol right there. So this is confirming exactly what I said about reaching out to someone, whether it be a therapist, whether it be someone in your spiritual community, in your religious community. But still, you need to speak to someone for sure to help you through this. You know, you don't have to do this alone. I understand that you're very strong. And yes, you can handle it on your own, but you would deal with it better if you had someone else to lean on. So, yeah. But that's all I'm getting for you right now, Taurus. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. That's all I've got to say, guys. Bye.